Hello and welcome to a start here in Australian Grand Prix in 2015. So here we go. This is Massa. This is who I am actually. Coming up to now the second corner. So you can see a sharp turn, a right turn. Look at the temperatures on your right there. You can see pretty good temperatures. Looking into 4th gear and then 5th, 6th gear, and then it comes down to 7th. Starting to really get it going with the car. Bit of losing balance, I thought. Really struggled with the gears here in quali 1. Really struggled. Crashed out a couple of times, have to return to the carriage a couple of times. So this is actually starting to just fade away a wee bit now. But here we go into the middle sector now. This is where I really got going. Now into the last sector, very good. Right onto the S's now. Right onto the curb. Hit that curb really hard. I'm now onto full throttle. We are actually on rich info. You can see on your right there. Looking good on fuel strategy as well. Lost it, a bit of understeer there coming through. Now here we go through the bridge, under the bridge. Right onto the last couple of turns now, 40. And just before I hit the pit lane, here goes the last corner. Looking very good this. Now the DRS coming right through, right down the straight away. And it is P1. 1:29.620. What a great lap that is. A couple of seconds faster than his last. Now you can see Daniel Ricciardo. And he's doing alright here, you can see. Now then, looking at the camera view here on the head cam, you can see when it's 8th gear, 7th, 6th, and then all the way down to about 2 or 3 he comes down to. Looking at times 48, 49, 50, aim for 55, mid 50s in this last of into the second sector. That's around about 24, 23, 24 you aim for in the middle sector. Now in sector 3, the last sector, it needs a really good last sector because we are aiming on just Daniel Ricciardo. He is 7th place currently. This is the live news feed then. TV feed. You can see coming around now to the last corners. Can he beat our time? The 1:29.620. You can see it's definitely not going to be that. It looks like the low 30s at least. And it's the 1:32. Sorry. It is a 1:32.6. That was a bit of a not a good time from Ricciardo, I can see there. Now onto I believe the last one. The last qualifying round. Here we go. Obviously P10 losing it, understeer massively in the second corner there. Terrible. Now has a DRS with 4 minutes left of quali 3 left. You can see now a full throttle on, hits the barrier on the right hand side, outside there, coming now down to the last part of the first sector. You can see it is a 31.5. That is around a second slower than his time from the last quali 2 and quali 1. Now then, going into a difficult right and left hander and getting understeer massively. This is what I actually had issues with. And now down to you can hear the weather forecast there just starting to feed in now, just looking an odd shower expected, but really it is a dry and a bright quali 3, but the ending of it will be having an iffy moment, a bit cloudy, so temperatures will drop and the track will. And here we go, can we do it? And it is P3. Now then, P3 onto the start, 5 lights, and we're off. We're into the lean fuel mix throttle. Here we go, right into the first corner. And, oh, Vettel kept on holding there. he just hauled off into the first corner. He took a lot of curb and he just trying to take us out. Hits the rear tyre. Luckily we are just alright with our tyres. It is a bit worn, our tyres, so we have to really just really make it. Just slow around this track. Don't make any mistakes and we'll be fine. Just warning for corner cutting right there. Now then into the S's and now into coming down towards the second sector, the middle sector. So Vettel is pretty much down the order now. We'll have to see where he finishes because it doesn't look good for the Ferrari. But the other Ferrari, Raikkonen, is right onto the tail, right onto the gearbox of Massa. And here we go. He's coming onto the right. He's coming onto the inside. Oh, it's hit us right onto the side pod. And the Zadra took our wing. He has took the wing off. Caution ahead as well. And it looks like it looks like someone's lost the wing because you can just see on the debris just then on the left side. Ricciardo just hit us on the side yet again on the tyres. Not good, but yeah, yellow flag is waving drastically. We're just into gravel. What is happening here? And it's Rosberg. Rosberg is slowing down. Oh, Grosjean's just hit us on the side. We're smashing to Barry. Grosjean is... What is happening to the Grand Prix right now? Here we go, going into the pits now. Let's see what we can do. Right, slowing down. Short pit stop here. Going into the Williams garage and let's see what can we do. Can we do it? Rosberg's just gone now. He's looking good, but only 18th place, 20th from Maldonado, and he's just passed us as well. So let's see what we can do.
To speed now. Let's get some heat into those tires.
So cold tyres then onto the machine, and it's option tyres again, so we have to pit surely yet again because we have to use two different types of tyres at least. So we are switching from prime, but really want to get primes on, so we get a quick long lasting then. So let's see, now into lap 4, and we have caught Rosberg. We was catching him up all the way until now, and here we go, right onto the right side, giving a lot of curb with there. Our tyres starting to ruin here, starting to tear here, and here comes a lovely pass right on the inside of that corner just after the first sector. Here we go now, fast forward a bit longer. We've got a couple of second gap to call Rosberg, it's just behind us, but Vettel, we've got yellow flag, and it's Vettel has lost his wing, and he has lost his tyre. What is happening there? Green flag now, as we pass that incident there, Rosberg's slowing right down, he's lost half a second or a second at least. Now down the straight, here we go, just passing Narcera now, oh sorry, Mary, and here we go, 10 seconds, Stevens, right on the bumper of Stevens now. Can we get it done? Oh, beautiful pass right on the inside, coming on to the last couple of corners. Here we go, just fast forward in now to Stevens, still behind us. Now, only not far behind now to Ericsson. Now we're making our last stop, 7th lap. Our tyres have been really fading away now. You can see on the index, on the info, on the right hand side, damage, it was orangey red. So we decided to pit early. We was pitting 8th and 9th laps, but we didn't really want to get caught out and lose the wing again. So we're coming out of the pit stop with cold tyres. So we're on primes now. We're starting to catch up to Ericsson. Finally, we have caught Ericsson up. We're on the rear, passing up inside, coming into the last few corners. Now we're all side to side with Ericsson. Finally, we have passed Ericsson. And now we've got DRS as well, so just killing a bird with 2 stones pretty much. Now then, carrying on right through, and we have caught a little train here. We was catching anyway, but sure these have to pit as well. Button, Scythe, and you can see Kvyat right in front. So can we do it? We passed Button quite easily on the inside of the second last corner, and here comes the last corner now. We have DRS. Can we get him? Oh, beautiful pass right against Sainz and Kvyat right onto the DRS zone. Beautiful passing, double tail overtake. There you are. Now we have moved on further along on lap 10, and here we go right on the inside of Alonso. Alonso, Verstappen, he's just paused. He just parked it right onto that corner. Slowed Alonso up and slowed me up coming right on the inside, and there you are. Now then onto the S, it's a bit too much curvy yet again, but that's what you get your power from. That's what I got so much grip. Only pitted 3 laps ago, remember. Now fast forward to the 11th lap. Here we go to Hulkenberg. Now a standard revs now because of the fuel convoy mode. We need to slow down now a bit, but we're still rich on the throttle, so rich revs still trying to pass Hulkenberg. Okay, here we go through the S's. It's just tapped the rear end of that Force India. We have the, here we go on the inside. This is for P5, and we've got P5 quite easily. And now fast forward into 14th lap. You can see catch up to the Ricciardo a wee bit. We're actually much faster, half a second to a second. We were 21 seconds behind. We are 17 flat seconds. 1:31. It was our best time. We have got the fastest lap as well. Due to really the fuel, we have a lot of fuel on. But that's Maldonado just in front of us, a lap car finishing pretty much 20th and last. Nobody did, I think, retire, but I have to say about that because Vettel was really struggling, so we don't know where he was and where he is. Now coming through to the second sector, the middle sector. This is my real best part. Oh no! I just rammed it in the Pirelli barrier there, and I've lost the wing completely. And this is the last lap. Here we go, coasting through, and now we're fast forwarding to the the home stretch, and we cross the line, and we finish first with Hulkenberg really caught up. Hulkenberg with 5 seconds behind us, and he caught up really well there. And we finished just by a second or two to Hulkenberg, and we finished in 5th. That was a pretty good race. I like that race too. Daniel Kvyat there in the Red Bull, a 5-second penalty. He was, I think, in the 7th or 8th, and he went down to 10th. So the Red Bull not going good here. Lewis Hamilton then wins by 17.9 seconds to Raikkonen. So looking at the back there, you can see Vettel has a 5-second penalty, actually 2, so it's a 10-second penalty, and he finishes well down the order, around 16th if I was the right there. So there you are, Lewis Hamilton wins with Raikkonen 2nd and Bottas 3rd. We were 5th, pretty good race that was. If you liked it, please subscribe and like. Thank you very much, and we'll have